पुष्यं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे.
Namaskaram, this is Tony Parra, peace and love. I'm often asked about meditation, and a common question that I get is whether this can be performed while lying down flat, relaxed back in an easy chair, while walking, etc. Let me preface this teaching by saying that I'm just presenting ideals here, specific ideals that pertain to a yogic practitioner, and therefore it's geared towards the aspirations of a yogi, which may be different than the spiritual strivings of other traditions. Now, if there is some type of physical malady that prevents you from being able to perform the ideal methodology, this doesn't mean that you don't have the potential for self-realization. There's just going to be a different process to consider for your situation. In short, for an able-bodied yogi, the answer would have a strong leniency towards no. That meditation and pranayama, for that matter, should be done in an upright seated posture. Now, why do I say this? Well, one reason is simply based off of a primary process of yoga, which first aims to awaken a state of sattvikata, a pureness of sorts. Oh, there's a good line in the Yoga Sutras in Sadhanapada. I think it's verse 18. It says, Prakasha kriya sthiti shilam putendriyatmakam bhoga pavargartam drishyam. It's a great line that speaks of how nature, the elements, the mind, and the senses are all formed of some mixture of the qualities of illumination, activity, and inertia. This has a correspondence to the gunas, the qualities of prakriti, which is like the source nature of the manifest world. So prakasha, illumination, that equates with sattva, or kriya, activity, corresponds to rajas, and sthiti, inertia, to tamas. There's also a direct connection to the panchakoshas too, but maybe another video. To sum this up, yogic-wise, we are first trying to become predominantly sattvic, as it's through the sattvic quality that the initial stage of samadhi comes about. Samadhi being the main target of yoga. Yoga can even be defined as samadhi. But when all the gunas are transcended, we get into higher stages of samadhi and enter kaivalya, a state of liberation. So back to the question at hand. You'll see, to lay down flat will awaken the physical and mental quality of inertia, dullness, tamas. It's this quality that makes most people want to do meditations lying down or slouched over in the first place. If we do a standing or walking meditation, this has a natural disposition towards rajastic, the active quality, both of which go against the objective of sattvikata. It's said that it's only in the proper seated meditation that we stimulate an alertness that creates an illumination of the mind, a pure quality. And that when sattvikata has been established, the consistency with which you enter meditative states increases. I didn't intend to say so much, but it works out. There should be something in this teaching for most all levels, that you can all gain something from this. Now, if you want to have this system broken down even further, or if you want to be taught the actual practices that lead to sattvic living, as well as abiding in one's true liberated form, then you'll definitely want to sign up for the yoga intensive that I've put together for you. I'll add more details in the comments about what's included and how to sign up. I'm really looking forward to spending some quality time with you. Namaskaram.
Om Shri Hrim Klim Shri Shri Lakshmi Namaha. Om Shrim Hrim Shrim Klim Shri Shri Lakshmi Namaha